How does starch gelatinization work when preparing roux? Imagine you're making a sauce and want it to be thick and smooth. The secret lies in how starch in the flour reacts when heated with fat and liquid. When you start making a roux, you cook equal parts of fat like butter and flour together. The fat coats each flour particle, which stops the flour from clumping and helps heat spread evenly. This step also cooks the flour, removing its raw taste. Once you add liquid to the cooked roux, the magic begins. The starch granules in the flour start to absorb water and swell. This swelling happens because heat causes the starch molecules inside the granules to take in water and expand. As they swell, the mixture becomes thicker. Keep heating, and the granules continue to swell more until they eventually break apart. When they break, they releases molecules called amylose and amylopectin. These molecules are key because they form a network that traps water, creating a gel-like structure that thickens the sauce or soup. The temperature at which this process happens is usually between 140 degrees Fahrenheit and 180 degrees Fahrenheit. It's important to control the heat carefully. If it's too low, the starch won't fully gelatinize, and your sauce might stay thin. If it's too high, the starch structure can break down, and the thickening power will decrease. Stirring during this process helps distribute heat evenly and prevents lumps from forming. The color of the roux also affects how well the starch gelatinizes. A white roux is cooked briefly, so the starch retains most of its thickening ability. A blonde roux is cooked a little longer, and a brown roux is cooked even more, which weakens the starch's ability to thicken. For example, a brown roux might lose up to 50% of its thickening power compared to a white roux, so you need to use more to get the same thickness. After adding liquid, it's best to let the mixture cook for about 20 minutes. This allows the starch granules to fully swell and gelatinize, giving you a smooth, thick sauce. So, in simple terms, starch gelatinization in roux is when the flour's starch absorbs water, swells, and then breaks down under heat to form a gel that thickens your sauce. The fat helps keep everything smooth and evenly cooked, and controlling the heat and liquid amounts makes sure your sauce turns out just right.